This is AUDUSD and today it's Friday, 5th of September 2014 and the time is 9:23 GMT. I'm Sofia Stavropoulou and this is a video signal, a video trade setup study. So we are using Ichimoku Kinko-Hyo, Bollinger Bands, fractals and stochastics. I have added here the Fibonacci ratios, but I'm going to clean this dashboard, this chart, so we can see my thinking. I'm going to clean the chart so I can see my thinking pattern and two different trading styles for the same pair. So I have left here, I will remove Fibonacci from here. And I will also remove Ichimoku. So we can see clearly the first style of trading. So this style of trading is the one I have already shown you for trading gold. After this big move that happened yesterday, we should expect a downward move. We got an early short entry trigger signal by the bearish crossover of stochastics. Now, you can use this system using M15, Bollinger Bands, fractals and stochastics. Fractals are not extremely necessary, but they can help you a lot. So you know by the Bollinger Bands that the range of the price action is confined within them. So you know that when you see such a huge spike on the upper Bollinger Band, you should expect a downward move. Now, the downward move here took a bit more. It didn't happen right away, but stochastics were firm that that price is going to fall, and that happened. You could have placed your take profit target at the medium Bollinger Band, but as I have told you many times, when there is a downward move, the gravity is your ally. So if it was an upward move to the medium Bollinger Band, yes, you should place your take profit target there. But here you can expect the price to go the way down to the lower Bollinger Band, and that is what happened, not immediately but after some time. And not only the price fell down, but it went as far down as to neutralize this upward spike here. So considering that the median Bollinger Band here represents the middle, the average and the middle of the range of the price action, we should expect to have as much price action below it as above it. So if you measure the pips from the median Bollinger Band here where the spike was formed, from the median Bollinger Band all the way up to the top of the spike, you should expect to have somehow equal price action to the opposite direction as well. So this downward move here was not didn't cancel the pair's bullish momentum or bullish biases, but it just brought balance, statistical balance to the extremes of the price. So using this system and M15 time frame, you got some small long entry, a few pips value long entries to buy, and some and step by step some short entries, especially when the price was approaching to the medium Bollinger Band. Okay, now what I have placed shapes here, and if we add Ichimoku Kinko Hyo, you will see that the shapes represent price and consent cross, which is an early and very strong and reliable signal from Ichimoku Kinko Hyo system. So we had a bearish price and consent cross up here, and then we had 1, 2, 3, 4 attempts of the price to make the reversal. The final was a very strong one, and it's the one that pushed the price all the way up where it is now. So if you want to combine your the previous system, Bollinger Bands, stochastics and fractals, if you want to combine it with Ichimoku, price and consent cross is the signal you will be looking for in order to have a confluence, to have multiple confirmations from both the other systems and Ichimoku. But if you would rather go to higher time frames from the beginning, let me remove all these lines and shapes here to show you a different approach, a different trading style, of course. So if we go when the price was, let me insert a vertical line, when the price was down here at the first, after the first fall, the first stage of the fall, on the M30 we saw that the price was balancing at the medium Bollinger Band and stochastics were going down. But on H1 we saw that stochastics had more future in falling. They had not completed their cycle. And on H4 at that time point we saw that on H4 the pair was in the middle of its cycle. So we could use a higher time frame, monitor the pair from there and stay short. And when we saw a definite confirmation of a reversal, as we see it here, or let's go to H1 because it started earlier, here I will, okay, we see here the reversal on H1, then we could position ourselves long and follow the uptrend. After the downward move, follow the upward move. Now, see how Bollinger Bands are parallel. There is a possibility they are coming together and there is a possibility for a breakout, but there is also a possibility for the price to continue ranging. So we have to be very to watch out the stochastics. So on M30 right now we see that stochastics, although they are in overbought zone, they want to go higher and the Bollinger Bands are expanding, so this may be a very strong upward move from here. And Ichimoku Kinko Hyo shows that the pair is just making a bullish Kumo breakout validated by Chikou span, the green line, because Chikou span is above past price action and above the Kumo. That's perfect, that's very strong. So let's see the other system we could have used. So here I have removed all the other systems and I have left only Ichimoku because I want to show you the Ichimoku Kinko Hyo 4 time frame strategy here. We start from the highest time frame, which is the monthly, and we're looking for a fresh price and consent cross there. So the fresh price Tenkan-sen cross on monthly is bullish. So on the weekly we should look for a strong bullish Kumo breakout, but it will take a few weeks to happen. So this is not, we can't start from the monthly because it will take a lot of time to wait, many weeks to wait. So we are looking at the weekly for a fresh bullish price Tenkan-sen cross or bearish price Tenkan-sen cross, which is not the case because the price is balancing on Tenkan-sen right now, and we don't know if it will go above it or below it. So we skip a weekly time frame and we go to daily time frame. On the daily time frame, we look for a fresh price Tenkan-sen cross. And yes, we had it. We had it here. So this can be our first and highest time frame of the four. The next smaller is H4, and there we want to see a strong bullish Kumo breakout. We have a strong bullish Kumo breakout validated by Tsikuspan, and we had it also yesterday, okay? And the reason I mentioned yesterday is because I want to show you the whole system in action. So I will insert a vertical line. So here is where we had yesterday the strong bullish Kumo breakout validated by Tsikuspan. And then we wanted to see a 100% bullish picture. Yesterday we saw it. It happened on H1. And on M30 we wanted to see a deep bearish price Tenkan-sen cross, a bearish correction, which happened. It happened here. It started happening here, and we had also a bearish price Tenkan-sen cross, a downward move. And if we had waited for the conditions, for the entry conditions of this system to be met, then we should have entered here. I will insert an arrow, because here is where we had a bullish price Tenkan-sen cross on M30 after the correction we were waiting for. We had a bullish price Tenkan-sen cross, so we should have entered here. Let me insert a shape and show you the candlestick with the big bullish body which crossed and closed above Tenkan-sen on M30. Here it is. Okay. So daily, a bullish price Tenkan-sen cross. H4, a bullish Kumo breakout. H1, everything bullish. M30, we wait for a deep correction, like here, a bearish price Tenkan-sen cross, a downward move, and then we enter on a bullish price Tenkan-sen cross. Since this is the smaller time frame of the four, we monitor the trade from here and we follow the uptrend, and when we see that the price wants to go down to make a bearish price Tenkan-sen cross, we exit. We wait for the correction and then we enter again with the same criteria used to enter here. So this is the 4 time frames trade setup. And if you want to use it on smaller time frames, you start from, let's say, M30, where you had a bullish price Tenkan-sen cross relatively recently. You want a bullish Kumo breakout on M15. You wait for this to happen. Mainly you wait for this to be validated by Span here, the green line. And then you want to see everything bullish on M5 as it is, and you enter from M1, after you wait for a correction, which hasn't actually happened. It is about to happen now here. Okay, so this is how you can use the 4 time frames in smaller time frames, or if you want to pinpoint your entry even with higher precision, or if you have the time to monitor the trade, to be there and stay there and watch it for a few hours. This is idea for this case. Now, regarding the take profit target on the 4 time frames, we had daily H1, H4, H1, M30. So you go to M30 and you look for the first level of resistance, and since we have an upward move here and there is no resistance above the price action currently, we go to the next higher time frame to see if there is a resistance there. No. H4, if there is a resistance there. No. And so go to daily and we set our take profit target a few pips below this edge, this high edge of the Kumo here. And let's see on the weekly. Okay, and on the weekly, a nice take profit target is a few pips below the upper border of this Kumo here, the thick body bearish Kumo. Stop loss using M15 time frame. It looks like safe to place your take profit, your stop loss 20-30 pips below this double bottom higher close candlestick formation here. But a rule of thumb is to place your stop loss 100 to 150 pips below your entry, so you are absolutely confident that no matter how deep the fluctuations may be, your stop loss is safe. Again, depending on how well you monitor the trade, you may not even place a stop loss. You can monitor the trade, bag your profits and exit. It all depends on your personal trading style and your objectives. Another approach is to exit, to build your exit strategy around the opposite, the reversal of your entry regarding the Kumo breakout. So if the Kumo breakout happened, you were on daily, so it happened on H4, practically you enter with the bullish Kumo breakout on H4. So if the pair is clearly trending and the bullish body of the leading Kumo starts sloping upwards, then we can safely assume that the pair will make, after a big upward move, it will make a bearish Kumo breakout on H4, and that would be a nice place to exit if you are in the long-term trading. Thanks for watching and happy pips.